to the Conquering Hill Morning Talk Show and Podcast. I'm your host, Nicholas Ganger. Thank you for joining me today on March 13th, 2024. Another beautiful day to be alive, another beautiful day to go out into this world and chase your dreams and goals because you are the only one who can go out there and chase them, correct? So today I want to speak with you about keeping your eyes on the prize, staying focused and having a true path towards that prize. You know, it's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take some dedication, a little bit of discipline, and at times you're going to have to reach for that motivation within you. You're going to have to churn that wheel to get going, especially when you do not want to, especially when you don't want to wake up in the morning, especially when you don't feel like doing something. You just want to call it a day, you get a little tired. There's a million reasons why you can stop yourself, but you're going to have to push those reasons aside when they creep into your mind because you want to know why? Because you're the only one who can do it. You're the only one who can do this. You have to keep your eye on the prize, no matter what it is. It could be a small accomplishment. It could be it could be this great big idea that you have in your mind. That's going to take a lot of time for you to work towards and get there. But if you're dedicated enough, if you're passionate enough about obtaining that, about completing that job, about getting that promotion, getting a shitload of money, you know, selling a product that you've been working on, all these things that you put out there that mean something to you. You got to keep moving forward. You can't just give up and quit when things get a little bit tough, when things get a little bit hairy, where you're like, I don't know about this anymore. You feel like you risk too much, and there's no way you can get it, and now you start questioning everything you're doing, and it just doesn't seem like it's going to work out for whatever reason. But if you just keep your mind and eyes on that prize, you will get there. You will get there. But the main thing is you can't stop. You can't quit on yourself. You can't allow others to put that doubt inside your mind, and let them knock you down. Let them laugh at your big idea. Let them laugh at your dreams and goals, or believe what they say about you because they have opinions about you or your dreams and goals or what you're trying to accomplish in this world. That is not your reality. Your reality is what you create. Okay, it doesn't matter what circumstances you are currently in. You have enough ability. You have enough um, strength and creativity and intelligence within you already to get started. Just to get started. You can get started right now on whatever the hell you want to get started on. But the key is action. You have to get started, right? And you have to follow through. You have to follow through. When it's enough, it's enough. You are done when the job is complete. You are done when you have finished the task at hand. Just because you get tired, just because you don't feel good or you want to take a day off. And sometimes, it's good to take a break. Sometimes it's good to step away, come back and look at things a different angle because you're having a hard time figuring a couple things out. That is okay. That is fine. The main point is you're coming back again, and you're coming back again and again, just so you can complete it, just so you can finish it, and just so you can have that taste of victory on the other side of all that hard work that you're going to put in. And it's going to be needed and required for you to accomplish that goal, that big dream. They always say your dreams and goals should be so goddamn big that it scares the shit out of you. Right? You have to take risks in this life. Everything is a risk. Everything is a risk. Whatever you do, every single day you are risking something, no matter how minuscule it is, you know, or however monotonous that action is, you are risking something. It might not seem like it. It might seem petty to you, but you are risking something every single day when you wake up, when you get in the car, when you get on the train, the bus, any mode of transportation. You're risking something. Life is full of it. So who cares? You know, the famous quote from football coach, no risk it, no biscuit. Right? I forget that he used to coach down in Tampa Bay, won the championship with Tom Brady. No risk it, no biscuit, right? This guy was all about firing the ball all over the place. It was all about throwing the football everywhere. Take the risk, throw it up there, you know, because he knew on the other side of that were points, touchdown, a win, right? And you're trying to win at this game of life, right? So you're gonna have to take risk along the way. The guy's name is kind of bugging me now for whatever reason. But you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do every single day. So you have this prize out there and something, this goal or dream that you're working towards. And you can't get discouraged when you don't see the results right away. You can't get discouraged when you think, you start questioning yourself. You start questioning the actual dream and goal you have out there for whatever reason. You don't think you can do it all of a sudden, and you're thinking about quitting. You think about, I wasn't good enough for this. Why the hell did I start doing this? You quit at the first moment of difficulty of of that roadblock, that first roadblock that's all of a sudden in your way, that barrier that comes out of nowhere that you didn't think was going to be there, but it's there now. And now you're gonna have to jump over that barrier. You have to go around it, or you have to go through it. But you can, and you will, and you must, because you have it within inside of you. You have the strength to go over anything, to go through anything. You got to believe in yourself, and you got that prize out there that you're working towards is important. It means something to you. It might not mean something to that person next to you. It may not mean something to that family member or your children or your spouse, but for whatever reason, it means something to you, and that's important. That's something to work towards, because not everyone's going to understand what your big idea is, your big prize, your big goal and dream. Not everyone's going to understand, nor will some of them even care. It doesn't matter. This is your life to live. This is your life experience. So whatever the hell that is, whatever's driving you day in and day out, keep that big idea out there. Keep chasing it. Keep going for it. Because when you reach it and when you accomplish it, like I say many times, that taste of victory is going to be so sweet, and you're going to come back with another idea. You're going to come back with another big goal, and you're going to go after it, and you're going to have that confidence within yourself that you know you can accomplish every single thing you set out to do, no matter what, no matter how much time it's going to take, with just some dedication, a little bit of discipline and structure within your life. You can obtain anything. You can become anything. That's the beautiful thing about this world, about this life that you have, is no matter what it is that is out there, if you want something bad enough, if you work towards something long enough, you will be able to get there. You will be able to attain it. You got to put the time in. You got to put the time in. And maybe sometimes when it takes a special breed to be like a doctor or a lawyer or a dentist or someone that's going to require extra years of schooling. So we graduate high school and all of a sudden, I want to be a doctor. I got to go to school for another 7 years or whatever the hell it is, 8 years. I don't know. How many years is it now? But it's more than just four, right? It's more than just that bachelor's degree. And so people get afraid of, like, oh my God, 8 years, another 8 years of my life studying. Boy, they missed the point. For the rest of their life, they're going to be a doctor or a lawyer or a dentist or whatever you're going to need, right? You need all that schooling to become great at what you do. And some of that time frame, we get scared, like, oh my God, 8 years of my life is going to be gone. No, you're growing as a person. You're becoming that person. That's part of the process. I fell into that trap when I was younger. I don't want to go back to school for another 2 years. Uh, I did when I came back from Panama, kind of broken and defeated with nothing. I went back to school briefly, I already had my associate's degree. My boss at the time was convincing me to go finish up my bachelor's and get a degree. And I just went back one semester for took like two classes, and I did good in those classes at UMass Dartmouth. I did good, passed some A's, and then you know I went back another semester, and I don't know if I even had what how many classes. It might have been two more. I was going with the flow, but then like my dream hit me. Building a sour stop possible. It hit me. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So at that point, like, well, why am I even wasting my time? Why am I wasting my time towards something else I know I'm not going to do? So at that point, I kind of just dropped out. I didn't even know how it ended. To be honest with you, I don't know what the hell I did. I think I just dropped out of those classes after a certain point. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time and energy towards something I know I'm not going to want to do. Whether or not that was a mistake or not, I don't believe it was, because the prize that I wanted to achieve, the goal and dream that I wanted to achieve, the life that I wanted to experience was over here, and something else was over there. And I was actually doing that because someone else told me that I should do that. Someone, someone's opinion that I respected, someone I cared about. And maybe if I didn't have that dream or goal out here that I really wanted, he probably would have been right. But he didn't understand my dream. Never understood it. So only you will understand your dream, your goal. Maybe some others, but you will definitely care about it more than anyone else on this earth because it's yours. It's yours. You can share your dreams and goals with others, of course, but that reaching that dream and goal, that prize on the other side, that's what makes you tick. So you have to keep focused and stay the course and go towards that day in and day out, even when you don't think it's working, even when you don't think it's going to work out for whatever reason. You have this opportunity and you can obtain it, you can reach it, and you grow and during that process. You become the best version of yourself during that process. So you have this choice. Can you continuously work towards your dreams and goals? Can you continuously work towards that prize that's on the other side of all that hard work, all that pain, all the barriers and the obstacles, and all the naysayers, and all the external factors and people that trying to bring you down along the way because they're unhappy, because they don't want to see you succeed, because they know what you're doing is special and they're not. And they don't know, for whatever reason, they don't believe they're capable enough of doing it. And they're content with their life. So they want, and they might not be happy with their life. So they want to bring you down with them. They want to sabotage your dreams and goals. There's people out there. There's people out there that can't comprehend what you're trying to do. Sometimes they're the closest people in your life that knock down your big idea, that laugh at it, laugh at you. But you have this opportunity within yourself because you know what is right. You know that your big dream, your big goal, that prize on the other side of all that hard work and dedication is so important to you. You have to keep going. You have to prove it to yourself that you're able to do it, you're able to accomplish it, you're able to grasp in your hands, you're able to taste that victory. It is a sweet, sweet taste. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to get there? How are you going to fight for it day in and day out? Sometimes when your dreams and goals are out there and you're so passionate about it, it's the only thing you think about. It's the only thing you think about before you go to bed, the only thing you think about when you wake up in the morning. But unfortunately, sometimes in between all that, you have responsibilities, you have another job, you have school, you have children, family, all these things that you got to take care of. So it goes back to the point of you have that time, you have that slice of time every single day, whether or not it's 6 to 10 hours, whatever the hell it is. You have a slice of time every single day to work towards that, to put the time in. So to create this excuse that I don't have any time to do this, I don't have any time to learn this, anyone can create a million excuses. That's the easy part. Anyone can stop what they're doing, just give an excuse to themselves, justify their quitting, justify why they gave up, justify why they will never change. That's the easy part. The hard part is coming back day in and day out and going towards it, fighting for it. That is the hard part. Quitting those bad habits, practicing the positive habits, staying in the right mindset, staying in a positive mindset. That is a difficult thing. Not going to sugarcoat it. That is a difficult thing. Because more often than not, there's more negativity out there than there's positivity. More often than not, there's more people out there trying to bring you down than lift you up. Sometimes it's easier to just to go along with the crowd. See where the hell where you end up with that. Sometimes you have to just trust that you're on the right path. Sometimes you have to trailblaze, right? Sometimes you have to just go because you know that fire inside of you will continuously burn until you reach that goal, until you accomplish that dream, until you get to where you exactly want to go, where you deserve to be. That's your life experience. And you owe it to yourself to fight for it every single day. You owe it to yourself to keep going towards it every single day. Because in the end, if you don't, you're going to regret it. You look back in your life and you're going to regret it. And that's a pain. Because you'll never get that time back. You'll never get that opportunity back. So you have to keep going. You have to keep fighting. Keep your eye on that prize. I promise you, you'll get there. But you're going to have to put that work in. Not me. Not your friend, not your loved one, not your children, not your boss, not your colleagues. You're going to have to put that work in. No matter what. Keep moving forward. Keep your eye on the prize. And I promise you, you'll get there. So I want to thank you for joining me today here on the Conquering Hill Morning Talk Show and Podcast. I'm your host, Nicholas Gagne. Please support the program, the podcast. So click that link and subscribe. Share with your friends, whatever you got to do. I appreciate you to spend time with you Monday through Friday, every day at 7 a.m. You can find the replay on my Spotify and YouTube channel at Conquering Hill. Thank you so much. Go out there today and crush it. Thank you.